So Iran is no longer going to be collecting a toll fee at the Strait of Hormuz. Instead, they're going to be collecting something known as an environmental tax. So this is coming directly from the Foreign Ministry of Iran, who said, and I quote, "There is no toll. People should use the correct terminology. Iran and Oman are currently drafting a new protocol. Under this new system, maritime services will be provided to protect the environment of the Strait of Hormuz, the Persian Gulf, and the Sea of Oman, which requires the collection of an environmental tax. We hope to reach a final agreement with Oman on this matter soon." So it looks like the Iranians are changing the technical language of the deal so that Donald Trump can say or boast that he was able to convince the Iranians to completely get rid of their toll. And he would be technically right because they're no longer calling it the toll, they're calling it the environmental fee or tax instead. And according to pro Israeli journalist Mario Nofal, who posted this on his Twitter account, which says, "Just got the following from a source close to the negotiations. Trump's deal with Iran will include Iran charging a toll fee at the Strait of Hormuz, but they'll call it something else." And it turns out that something else is going to be the environmental tax. Mario also went on to say that according to his source, the US will unfreeze assets that belong to Iran or commit to doing so that's still being negotiated. The war in Lebanon, which is the main sticking point when it comes to the deal, will likely stop despite Netanyahu not accepting. That part is a big question mark. And then he goes on to say nothing is 100% confirmed. Both sides are debating the unfreezing of assets, and Netanyahu is facing significant domestic pressure to keep the war in Lebanon going. And speaking of the frozen Iranian assets, according to Al Jazeera, Iran and the US have reached an agreement regarding Iran's $12 billion in frozen assets held inside of Qatari banks. With the speculation being that the Qataris are handing over the money instead of the United States so that Donald Trump can say it was the Qataris that paid Iran and the United States did not pay Iran at all. So it looks like the ground is being set for both Iran as well as the United States, to both sides, to announce that they've each won the war. But in reality, it is Iran that won the war if what we just saw comes to fruition, which is Iran gets to charge a toll fee and call it an environmental tax. And on top of that, Iran also gets its frozen assets delivered. But the main sticking point will be the war in Lebanon, with Netanyahu saying that he does not want Israel's war in Lebanon to stop, and Iran saying that they're not going to sign a peace deal until this war is resolved. That is going to be the main sticking point when it comes to any deal. And I'm going to be posting a lot more here. So please subscribe if you enjoyed the video.